Mark, Birmingham hadn't lost in the league since New Year's Day, and you've ended that run today. So talk us through your view of the game.
I thought we were a bit. First half, we weren't quite at it. Maybe understandable after the week we've had. You know, you say, everybody always says the right things. You know, the players, myself too, we got to start fast, and it's about our mentality after, putting in such a shift of work on Tuesday against Sheffield United. But, we organised ourselves a bit better at half time, what we were about, and, I said to them after the game, today's result was, for me, just built on heart, guts, determination to finish the week off well, if you like, and get the result, and goals change games. Got the first one, good finish from Matt, and then from then I just had a feeling we'll win this. We'll win this because the lads were almost determined. You look at little sort of maybe targets you set yourself, and it was a sort of mini target today. After the week that we had, we thought like it'd be, we needed to really finish it on a positive, and we did.
It's fair to say Matt had a bit of an eventful game, didn't he? So after the first 5 minutes, it was good for him to get on the score sheet today.
Yeah, in fairness, listen, I don't partition any blame for that. It came through, and the natural thing to do is to head it back to the keeper, and I think Predator's instinct of Hogan got in between him, and it was a decent enough finish. And again, we had that situation a bit like the Sheffield thing. We've got to pick ourselves up and get our focus right and make sure we get back into the game. And as I said, I thought first half, young Michael Lissy, when players around him weren't quite at it. For me, he was like a shining light in the first half, wanting to get on the ball, wanting to play. And obviously, looking into the back end of the game then, if I could have made probably 6-7 subs, I would have, because there were some tired legs out there, believe me. So, it was a case of seeing the game out when we did, and delighted, yeah.
And Yaka getting on the score sheet too. And Pele, it was a great finish for him, especially after how close he went in midweek.
Well, Pele can do that. I mean, in terms of his finishing, when he gets in those situations, he nearly picked up one against Sheffield in the week. And when he got in that situation, 1v1, I felt a calmness, because he's a bright player like that, and he saw the sort of the way he could shape that ball into the bottom corner and did it really well. So it was nice. I mean, again, after the week we've had, it was nice to have that third goal in the final minutes to think, well, I can't see him catching us now, or things going wrong now.
You've already touched on tired legs out there, but at least you'll have a week until the next game now, so another 3-game week before the international break after that.
Yeah, but I think we were all, not just me, everybody was saying, the players themselves, it's tick that one off, 9 to go. And we keep saying anything can happen in this league, and I'm very loath to say, we're looking above, because you've just got to take each game and keep trying to get a result. So the focus has got to be not too far ahead. Just Stoke City, I see they got a fantastic result to get. It'll be a hard game at home next week, because in terms of our mentality, going at home again and taking the game to them. But we've got to use our concentration for that game and see if we can get that one, and then we'll see where we are with 8 games to go and 7, and we'll do it that way.
I'm sure a week on the training pitch will do the world good, not just for you, but for the players too, to actually get some good work into.
Yeah, and I said it's important. People have asked the question, about our motivation coming out of the cup and where are we, but we, myself, the players, everybody, the staff, we've still got loads to play for this season. What's gone on the last few years here, we're looking at sort of, if you like, laying a marker down, for not just for this year but for next year as well. So it's important we focus and keep going.
And just lastly, a word on the fans here, but more than 1,200 of them here today, and hopefully they've gone home happy.
I have to say, generally, I always say the same every week. It did surprise me today when I came out. I didn't expect that many here. And again, the vocal support is very, very much appreciated. I know the lads are the same, and they cheered us all the way. And it's, I think we've got a decent record away from home, and it's nice to send them back to Reading with those points in the bag.